and welcome back to Bluelock. This is season 2, episode 6. I'm gonna make this intro quick because I just did an intro for this video and my sound wasn't on, and luckily I noticed before I started watching the actual episode that the mic wasn't recording. But that was almost dangerous. I almost lost an entire episode of footage. So yeah, we're jumping into Bluelock season 2, episode 6. Now we should be starting the game today, I'd imagine. I would guess that it's either today or next week, but I imagine it's gonna be today. And I'm really excited for it. You know, despite the animation things, which I did see that some people, I didn't watch the trailer for this part of the season, but people who did said that it looks the same. So I'm not expecting the animation to improve at all, but I do still love this show, and I love the story. I love the voice acting. I love the art. Honestly, even the art of the anime I think is solid. So I'm still looking forward to it. I think we'll still have a great time here. Let's watch this episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. This is season 2, episode 6 of Bluelock. The captain talking to him. Yeah, Oliver Aiku. Sendo? Oh no. I really like Aiku. He's a cool character. Crowd pulling panda. Interesting, but last episode they set up the shidou stuff so much. I like how confident the captain is. The match begins. Episode 30, the big stage. Yeah, Reo, work out those muscles. Yeah, boy, I love him. I love a lot of the new characters we've been introduced to this season. Of course, making his hair perfect. Oh my god, Barrow. He's probably frustrated he didn't make the starting lineup. The advertisements for it. See, I mean, despite the animation for this series, the art is really nice. Like, I love the way they draw the captain. And like the coloring on him is great. He can probably be a lot more mindful now that Shidou's not here. Oh, he just watched his brother succeed at soccer, and followed in his footsteps. No one's listening to Ego's little rant. So yeah, everyone's just like not caring at all about Bluelock. And it's interesting because I think this is kind of realistic. Like, no one's gonna take this seriously. He's just talking bullshit. Oh, he's a good defender, Aiku. This woman's got a pretty design. Oh, damn. Oh, there was some interesting designs there. Look great. Oh my god, look at him in a spiffy suit. Okay. We can use 3 subs. Right. I imagine Shidou's on the bench, and he's the wild card for them. So he'll probably come in just like later in the game. Okay. It's funny because I feel like Ego's less imposing when he's not on a screen with like a lot of different special effects that he's set up and stuff. I wonder if they're like, wow, this guy is actually just a lanky, weird dude. Damn, man. Look at them all. Kind of went all out with the designs on these guys. Oh, Sai and Rin. He's not even looking his way. Clam anticipation. Yeah, I was gonna say. They don't train goalies here. Oh shit. Here we go. Oh my god, the atmosphere. It's kind of crazy that they're like playing in front of a stadium crowd now. From being in a small room with no one watching to a stadium. I mean, they're saying Japan like Bluelock aren't also Japan. Obviously, this is like the Japanese national team or whatever, but we're all Japanese, I think. Cool. Are we gonna get proper play-by-play during this game as well? My gosh. I feel like you can do it, Isagi. I feel like you're really good at blocking everything out. Yeah. Hell yeah. He's not, he was hyping himself up. Nihon! Nihon! Okay, we're starting. I think Sai's gotta do something really sick to start the game. Okay. Okay, interesting. Probably a style they're definitely not used to. The opponents, I mean. Wow, bachira looks crazy right now. Oh my god! No one, no one. Is Isagi there somewhere? Isagi! He always knows what you're doing. Love ya! Nice! Oh, is Sai gonna do something? Oh no. Or, yeah, I was gonna say, or the captain, because they said he was amazing at defense. Alright, I mean, hey, don't panic. Like, that was great, but you just tried one play, you know? He's got a cool fucking voice. This Gagamaru is still tying his shoelaces. The game started, dude. Oh, cool, good, because he's my favorite. I love when Isagi goes into shit talk mode. Awesome. Oh, look at him. He's a pretty boy. Oh my gosh, look at that illustration. This guy's the one that I've been keeping getting drawn to.
ハムスターっぽいね。
じゃあこいつは寝不足タヌキで。
Yep, makes sense.
こっちは。
Whoa, I didn't even see this guy before.
じゃあさ、こいつは。
Vein pop.
一番嫌いな生き物。それがネチネチ性格悪くマウント取ってきて倒したくても倒せない。てめえの血塗り。
ねえ、やっぱこの遊びやめない？
Let's stop doing this. Okay, pretty decent episode. I liked the fact that we're starting the match. I liked the build up, honestly, of the match. It got me into the mood for it because, yeah, as I said, this is the first time they're playing in front of like a huge crowd. This is, you know, Bluelock has been so isolated up until now. Which, I mean, I know it's only been one season, but I kind of thought the whole series was going to be very isolated from, you know, the public and stuff, because that's how they set it up to be. So now that we're like in a giant stadium with huge crowds and a play-by-play announcer and a color commentator and like there's so many, and Isagi's parents are there, like there's so many people around that it's, you know, we're actually doing some crazy shit, and having Ego be like the coach is fun. That's really fun, because like we're gonna get to hopefully see how his tactics play out. Yeah, I think it's like, and I think it's really fun now, because like up until now Ego has sort of been like his purpose has been to not sort of interfere too much. You know, he's not going to give advice during a game or whatever, generally. And so he's, you know, he's supposed to be like an unbiased kind of, I mean, he says that he is biased, and he's biased when he's like making ranking decisions and stuff, but during games, he's not like trying to get a certain person to win or anything. But in this situation, he's actually our coach, so he is actually going to be, you know, directing us, I imagine, and getting us to do things. I mean, in soccer, I'm pretty sure the coach, and like I'm saying this from someone, I don't really watch much soccer, but I'm pretty sure the coaching stuff, like you don't really do as much while the game's going on, you know? Like in other games, like in basketball, you know, you'll have a bunch of timeouts where you're constantly doing stuff, and even you can be calling out from the sidelines, because the basketball court's pretty small. You can be calling out from the sidelines certain plays that you want them to do or whatever. So you can have a very active effect, and you can be constantly like rotating players in and out, you know, substituting people constantly and calling timeouts at the right time. Like a coach has a lot of sway on how well a team does. They're as much as important to the game as the players are, really. And I think that's the same kind of in American football, in you know, the NFL and stuff. I'm pretty sure, because you kind of, there's stoppages after basically every play, and I imagine the coaches are the ones who calls the plays. Again, I don't watch too much NFL, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. So so the coach has a very active effect. But in soccer, at least from my limited knowledge of soccer and my watching of Ted Lasso, I'm pretty sure in soccer it's like you start the game, like, and you talk to them before the game, and you like do any of your strategy meetings and stuff before the game and all of that, and then the game begins and you kind of just watch it happen. And then, like, if there are any, I don't even know if there are timeouts in soccer, but if there are any stoppages or whatever, and any halftime, then you talk to your players again there, change your strategies, do all of that. But generally, while the game's going on, not too much that you can do. And there's not many substitutions in soccer either, are there? So, I mean, in this game, they said they had 3 subs to use. So there's a bunch of people on the bench, but we can only substitute players 3 times. So most of those players, I think, won't be played. I didn't actually get a good look at who the subs were, but I imagine it's just basically like all the important characters. Like all the characters that we already know of that are important to the game. Let me just see. Okay. Yeah, so Ishikari, Raichi, Reo, Barrow, Tokumitsu, Tsurugi, Hiragi, Corona, Hiyori, Nanase, Kiora, and Igarashi. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I can't think of any players that we know that aren't there. So, so I imagine we get 3 subs in, right? I'm guessing it's gonna be Barrow. Like, I feel like Barrow's definitely gotta get in there at some point. It's gonna be Barrow, Rayo, because he's got a thing going on. If I'm understanding this correctly. Barrow, Rayo, and I'd want it to be Raichi, but I don't think it's gonna be Raichi. Maybe Tsurugi? Or like one that we don't really know much about, like Kurona or Hiragi. I feel like we don't know much about them at all. So yeah, I'm definitely interested to see, because like that's only if it does work how I think it works. It could be like we get 3 subs. What they mean by that is we get 3 chances to substitute. So like maybe it's 1 chance to substitute, you can take out 3 players and put 3 players in, and then the next chance you can take out 4 players and put 4 players in. Maybe, I don't know, I have no idea. But regardless, I'm keen to see how that goes. I really love that we're focusing a lot on Oliver Aiku. Because I thought we'd be focusing, like, before this season started, I thought it would be like, we're focusing on Itoshi Sai, and that's basically, you know, our whole thing. And, like, Itoshi Sai is interesting and cool, but not so interesting and cool that I think he can carry the season. Like, he's kind of like, oh, this is a, you know, a cool, cold guy who just, you know, he acts a little bit like Rin acts, where he's like, you people are below me, and he talks in a very monotone way and doesn't really change his facial expression much, and like he's you know, he's kind of very singular notes in, yeah, like, but obviously we're gonna see how he plays, and his personality is probably gonna come through in the way that his soccer is shown. But I did need more than that, and we have more than that now. There's a lot of characters and they seem very interesting, but the one that I liked the most from the second we saw him was the captain, and they're focusing a lot on him now. So much so that Isagi said, this is the guy I want to challenge. This is the guy that I want to overcome. And I love that. I love that, because that means we're going to get a lot of him, and it's going to be like a little back and forth between them. So good. So good. I'm excited for this. Let's, you know, next time we're going to be actually fully in the game for the whole episode. It's going to be great. So thanks for watching. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.